Good morning, folks. So today is the 2nd of August, and I'm just going to give you a heads up that I'm working on my notes for my next Bible video, which is going to be coming out tomorrow. I'll get into my notes in a minute, but I'm reading this Greek translation of the New Testament, this book that I found the other day, in which I did a video, and it says that the fourth horse is going to be a green horse. Now, all along, I thought there was going to be a pale horse according to the King James Bible. Look, the King James Bible says, the fourth hill, and I heard there was four beside come and see, and I looked and behold, a pale horse. This is the King James Bible, okay? So a pale horse is a different color to saying, a pale green horse or even a green horse, and this is the King James. So I'm a little bit surprised about that because the Greek translation clearly says here that it's a horse green or a green horse. And then here in some sort of, how can I put it, in some sort of, where was it? And this guy here is saying, I looked and there was a pale green horse. So, I got here three different versions. I got a pale green horse. The King James is saying it's a pale horse, and the Greek translation is saying, where is it? It's a green horse. Sorry, my vision is not very good. Let me find that green horse. Here we go. And horse green. So I got three different theories here, folks. Look, I think I probably believe there's gonna be maybe a pale green horse because the King James is alluding to a pale horse. Where is it? A pale horse. In a summary here, the author is alluding to a pale green horse. Let me find that for you. I wish I had better vision. I do apologize. Here we go. It's alluding to a pale green horse. Okay. And like I said, the Greek is saying that it's a green horse. So look, I'm sticking to maybe the pale green somewhere there, I do apologize for my vision, but I am studying the Greek very carefully and comparing it to the King James. I read major works, like the Gospel and things like that. I'm still working on it. I'm still studying it. So, I'm a little bit upset, that the King James says that it's a pale horse. Why couldn't have added pale green, anyway. Getting back to my notes here. In tomorrow's video, I'll be talking about a few things. Time is gonna be one of them. Have you people noticed how time is now supernaturally flying? You wake up in the morning and you barely have any time to have a cup of coffee with toast, and you're gonna be at the door. I noticed since the beginning of this year that time is not what it used to be from previous years. I think that this year time is flying. I did a calculation. I'm thinking that perhaps we are probably losing 4 hours in the day compared to when time was normal last year. Now, I know this sounds a little bit crazy, but I'm just noticing that time is just flying, and I'm not doing anything different from what I was doing last year. So I just think that God is having a say in time. So I'll also be talking about the cost of living, how food in Australia is now expensive, and gas as well. I'm also going to be talking about the world economy in chaos. Obviously, Klaus Schwab, I think it's a K here, should be a K. Klaus Schwab wants the Great Reset, the New World Order, and all the rest of it. I'll be talking more in length on that. I'll be talking about the gap theory. A lot of Bible scholars out there on YouTube are having a problem with to put Ezekiel 38, 39, because they don't know where to fit it, but I might realize that it doesn't belong during the trib or in the millennial kingdom. And so we can only fit it into the church age, so that there is no other choice. So Bible scholars are coming up with gap theories, but no way, because as soon as Israel signs a covenant with the Antichrist, immediately kicks off the tribulation period because the two witnesses are going to be coming out. We know that it's for 7 years now. Well, once the tribulation period begins immediately after the church age, it's not like God is going to say to the two witnesses, Moses and Elijah, hey, Moses and Elijah, why don't you guys have a coffee break? Whilst, Bible scholars down on earth have a thinking on a gap theory and they have their cappuccinos. No, people. Immediately, as soon as we have the rapture, that kicks off the trib, okay? So I'll be talking about this gap theory that some Bible scholars are having. Now, Feast of Trumpets, can we get out then? People, we only have 2 months left for Israel to fulfill all its Bible prophecies. I talked to you about 4 of them being obviously the Elam Bible prophecy in Jeremiah 49, Isaiah 17.1, Damascus being a heap of ruins, the Ezekiel War 38, 39, and the signing of the covenant, and then bang, rapture of the church. So we only got 2 months left. Question is, can Israel fulfill these 4 Bible prophecies in 2 months from now? Is it possible? I think so, but gee whiz, Israel is going to have to hurry up to fulfill these 4 Bible prophecies. Now, if it doesn't happen by the Feast of Trumpets or Yom Teruah, now we are going to have to change our theory on the rapture. That's right. Now, if the rapture of the church doesn't happen by the Feast of Trumpets or Yom Teruah, my theory is that whenever the rapture of the church happens, that will actually be the fulfillment of the Feast of Trumpets or Yom Teruah. And in my view, the tribulation period is going to be the fulfillment of the Feast of Atonement or Yom Kippur, because Jesus is going to send the 2 witnesses, Moses and Elijah, and he's going to say to Israel, hey, Israel, your Messiah is me, Jesus, So I think that will be the atonement period. And Tabernacles or Sukkot will be the fulfillment when Jesus comes back to rule for the millennial kingdom. So if we don't have the rapture of the church by the Feast of Trumpets or Yom Teruah, we're going to have to change the theory in that, the rapture of the church, when it happens, will be the fulfillment of the Feast of Trumpets. So that's my view on it. And hey, folks, let's not forget about Psalm 90 and how Psalm 90 executes the parable of the fig tree in Matthew 24, verses 32 to 34. So, let us not forget about these prophecies. I'll be talking about this as well on my video tomorrow. So, so that's very interesting. So I think it's very important to have a Greek translation Bible. So if you guys are keen on getting a book like this, now one of the interesting things is that the author of this book is actually somebody who actually has worked on the King James Bible. So this book, copyright, it's a 1990 edition. So, here we go. So look what it says here. At the time I studied this in the 1970s, most references works were to the King James Version. But I might have realized that, they talk, in the King James here, this guy's saying that it's a pile horse. But, in his, Greek word study, New Testament Bible, if you like, it's actually a pile green horse. The Greek says that it's a green horse. So, anyway, there you go, folks. Something interesting there. I think it's very important to read the Greek translation. Very, very important, so you get a very accurate picture of what's going on. I already read the Gospel here and things like that, and a few other interesting works. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I'll talk to you guys later.